stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
It would be raining.
The Bruins will boot it away to start the game.
Light little rain, though.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks offense will start this game off. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to...
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush, and you cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front seven, and they register a sack early here on only...
He'll off one deep down the left side.
He's back.
He's got it on the outside. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the
Man, so are you
completion.
serious?
The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Davis looking to pass. They've got the screen set up.
There
he goes. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
I had to stop.
The option look. He'll toss it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the...
Stupid ass nigga.
Intercepted in the end zone.
Stupid ass nigga.
He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Safety?
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
That's why we ran with it. Let me get that. Let me get that. Since you don't want to let us get that. Good defense, boys.
On offense. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll leave it with him. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
They'll try the right side.
Who the fuck am
And there
I?
was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Get upfield. First
Grabbed
down.
in the middle. It's Mays. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Go, Jew.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense.
Stop letting that D-tackle fucking shit.
The give is to Williams.
Good blocks. Get out of there. Good blocks. That's what I'm talking about, fellas.
Past the 20. And he
That's what I'm
eluded
talking
the
about.
defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bruins. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Let's see if he can make a play on the return.
Nah, I ain't making no play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Great defense.
Davis will throw. Snagged out of the air.
You know, the beautiful thing about
he's trying to get him. He's trying to get him going real
and
quick.
they can take
Can't let
it
that
60.
happen.
When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
They just got me standing there,
They
right?
bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
Yeah, and that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been built on that tempo and ground game.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Hand off from the shotgun.
Oh, come on, Ebro.
Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. And the Ducks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Are they going for
That's
it
a
early?
great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play, and that was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on 3rd down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
I like that.
Runs through
I like that. I like that.
Not get there.
I like that.
A 4th down stop.
Oh, and DeCorian got hurt on
Man
that play
down
too.
on the play as the officials take a break to let him be
2
checked
people
out.
got hurt. Oh, Darnold looking up top.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-9. Turning it on.
Good block.
A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
That's a nice-looking run. That reminds me of Jonathan Franklin, Maurice Jones-Drew, Zach Charbonnet. In recent years, they've had a lot of ability at the running back position. How about this name, though? Little-known fact. The great Jackie Robinson also played running back for UCLA, and you know he's smiling down from heaven watching that last carry.
Now, anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays, game after game, play after play, and you see him featured in this offense for a reason. He's one of the best in the country, not just at the wide receiver position, period. This guy's in the Heisman Trophy conversation as a receiver.
And the Bruins will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quickly complete.
Catch, boy.
So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UCLA!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive.
Oh, Darnold trying to throw a pick.
And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Boys tripping.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Card.
They're trying to throw,
nice job by the kickoff
pick.
team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. He's already been, now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. The Ducks decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Touchdown, Bruins! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side.
Show the replay, so we'll show it. All we see is green grass to the left, so we're gonna see what we can do. He too big, too slow. Get around him. Oh, they trying to play contain. That's all right. We'll cut it on up. Good block right there. Hey, 32. You got 2 on. Look how you got 2 on in the headlock. Get up out of there. Nah, ain't no number 32. Ain't no number 56 catching that boy. We to the crib. Punter, you don't stand a chance. My man got you hemmed up.
And
house call.
And punt returners are so quick. You could play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on there. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. stadium buzzing. Kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up.
Oh,
They
right into my man,
He
though.
tried to get back
Right
to
into
the
my
line of
youngin.
scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. No matter the sport, he epitomized a UCLA mantra: be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield, and get to the quarterback.
Finds a tight end.
Tackle, wait, come on,
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Davis looking to pass.
All right, let's clamp.
Stands in and takes the hit.
Let's clamp.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. He might just try to keep it away from this guy after a house call came after the first punt. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give is to Williams. Oh, he's got some space. He's up to 94 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Bruins trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him behind the line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. Touchdown UCLA! And they... looking for 6 more points.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
He'll return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Davis will throw. Makes the grab. It's Perry. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
The give to the tailback. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Oh, pick that up.
And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Going with the ground game left.
We ain't no. Oh, man.
Makes it past the marker.
Man, he just killed that.
Turning on the Jets.
Come on, man.
Touchdown, Bruins. And they add 6 more.
They said Oregon had something for us. They said these folks had something for us, man. Look how my dogs coming out these blocks. You know what I'm saying? Got dogs coming out there. They looking for something. My boy see a little DB out there. It's over with. They thought they was wearing black to scare something. Nah, y'all wearing black to y'all funeral. Yeah, boy.
There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Give to the back.
Oh,
finding open areas. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown Ducks! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Yeah, offensive line Give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
The AT unit on the field. They get the extra point on the board, but they're still down 35-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Coastal Carolina has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change.
Man, I still ain't paying
They're up by
attention. Oh, y'all kicked the wrong one
over
still.
Troy. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. UCLA.
Before I get a penalty.
Back to work on offense. Lewis to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Mays. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Shaw. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Motion from the wide receiver. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads it downfield. Makes the catch down the right side. Touchdown UCLA. And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
That's a dot. Shit, Curry.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time the defense was expecting a throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. on the option.
Oh,
Into
God, we
space.
can't let him get loose.
He's loose. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it.
Anytime I
From
miss
inside
the
the 40 at the 37,
like
it's first down.
Take off.
Davis looking to pass. Here comes the heat.
Nah, he ain't got out there.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end.
Davis.
Got his man downfield.
I knew he was going to go there.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Now they'll line up with what they hope is automatic.
I should have dragged.
Bang!
Drag.
For an extra
I should
point.
have let the drag
Quick work on
slide.
that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss.
You got to protect the 6.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll get this drive started from the 29. The give to the left. Creates a little space. Got the first down and more. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on it, just like they did that last time, forcing the...
Oh, come kiss my ass, bro.
Time this season. Bringing it back. And with the interception, he'll take it.
Come on, bro. Rev. Come on now. I got the swing pass him to keep my route going.
Way back. Touchdown, Ducks.
And they come up with a huge pick. And that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Yeah, man.
They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Here's the handoff. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got it in the middle. It's Mays. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Quarterback making adjustments. Lewis wants to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make
get it out of his hand faster.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Back to pass on second down. grabbed over the middle. It's Shaw. Nice solid completion there. Hit him on the slant.
Yeah, and a nice route in the slot, too, by that receiver. Great job putting his foot in the ground, crossing the face of the defender, and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Pocket breaking down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
You should be able to get
the
this
offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Needs it to keep this drive alive. There he goes. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's off. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious.
He's on the loose.
Wow.
And there he goes.
Wow, so weakly.
They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Charlotte is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by a field goal over Army. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Yeah, what the Corey in?
One thing we know about this defense is they've got some exotic looks, and they're not afraid to bring pressure from the second level. That time they brought the free safety, and he was able to get home and sack the quarterback.
The play action fake. Fires to the middle.
Stupid.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for.
Stupid.
Touchdown, Bruins. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
They trying that man like he ain't win the Thorpe last year. As a truie.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8.
UCLA 59, Oregon 21.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Out of the end zone.
Hey, tighten up, y'all.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you.
Yeah,
Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two
quarterback was
about
trying to
pick
do
6
something
and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get...
Oh, give me that stupid...
That is interception number 3
Get that!
today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the...
Breaks into the open.
Get out of there, man. Crib something, nephew.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
You can't stop the rain.
Davis will throw. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
Oh, my gosh.
Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
So sick of...
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play, they give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Throws to the wideout. Okay. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. They'll run the
hold y'all blocks out there, please.
Right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
Ryan Nephew.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Finds his man. It's Shaw. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. The Bruins will hustle to the line.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the 1st down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Wants to throw it.
Huh?
Catch in the middle. It's Shaw. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Right when you want to run.
An injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Fullback.
And the Bruins line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bruins.
Look, he's crying. Look at that boy crying.
The blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things.
It's humid out here.
FIU is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Louisiana Tech. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back with any big changes, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Pulls it, fired, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Davis looking to pass. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? They'll run play action.
Get to him.
One high and deep. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the fifth time today. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll try the left side. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to the back. Finds a little space. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Bruins come to the line. In this situation, you might see a shot play. They'll run it to the right.
No shot. Oh, get out of there, KC. Stiff arm them people to the mud.
Turning it on.
Ah,
and
KC.
Just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
UCLA.
Stiffy. Get out of there. Come on now.
That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. On the direct snap, it's Cox. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA!
Crazy.
That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out.
Get down there.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Davis will throw.
Stupid ass nigga.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He'll try to take it. Touchdown, Bruins. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Man.
That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
21.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens. Oh, he's got some space. Crosses midfield. Past the 30. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose.
How fast this man is? Cause he just slid. Well, my defense did just come. You know, it did just come from out there. Where this man at?
Out Oregon.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
You need to test that, man.
On the run, it's Cox. Running to Green.
Oh, got it. KC.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game. And he's paying off right now. That's a really nice run.
Why are you even doing that?
And they'll bring him to the ground
after
a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down.
Know that.
And the Bruins are on the move. Give to the running back. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
Lewis to throw. Unleashes one deep. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down.
He got
It's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
That's a dot.
To the sideline, it's Jordan. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. The Bruins will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw. Touchdown, UCLA! Fired in from the red zone for the score. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Davis looking to pass.
He finally come back in the game trying to do something. No, boy. Should have stayed at the game. Now you want to come back in after it's over with and try to make a play. No, sir.
And these guys have been busy.
You should have stayed at the game.
Fun of the day.
You missed your chance to make plays.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. UCLA will go back to work on offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be...
Brother, since you always want to jump for the pass, since you always want to make the big spectacular catch, big fella. I know we've been working on that boy since he got on campus. And held on to it with one hand. Come on, man. Getting hit by 3 defenders. Oh, he's still up, too. Come on now.
At this point, they'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Mays.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands. Let him do the rest.
Back to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield.
Don't go.
And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow.
A shot toward the end zone.
I promise you ain't going to see this one, too.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out?
I ain't mean no disrespect. I want familiar with your game.
They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's
with your game, brother.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Don't piss me off no further.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Davis will throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Ducks will punt this one away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock. There he goes. Gets it past the marker.
Do nothing crazy. Hold that ball, nephew.
Pick up on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Bruins,
Kobe Williams, that's my nephew,
man. Let's see if they can do it again.
Yeah, dog.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
It's another dog, right?
And into the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
KC 300.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
KC running that fucker.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Tough to beat action, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Buffalo needs to pick up the pace, But this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Western New York behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Western Michigan. Any big developments here on the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Davis looking to pass. Right on the money. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off his spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They'll try the right side. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll go to the ground.
Oh, KC.
Those pads.
KC, that's
they got this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. This time of year, when you're the higher-ranked team, you're getting everybody's best shot, and guys, they answered the bell.
There are head coaches in this sport that say nameless, faceless opponents. You got to be able to show up. You got to be able to bring your best game to the park, regardless of who you're playing. A lot of eyes on this one, David, because of the rankings.
Yeah,
but
dog.
Man, they were easily the better team.
Yeah, dog.
Well, and I get that nameless, faceless, but when you play a ranked team, it gets your blood
going.
And you can tell they were ready to make a statement. Played a good squad. They made them look like they weren't a good squad, proving why they're ranked so high.
Everybody really hits. Yeah, dog.
After the run, now to throw. It's complete. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. They'll move the wide receiver. Lewis wants to pass.
No, you don't.
Fighting for the end zone, and he dropped it. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. After this, it'll be a wrap. Quarterback making checks. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Starting to feel a little pressure. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, like I ain't played the whole game. I should have clips for all this. Oh, look at that throw. Six, he can get to that. Yeah, that shit just, I just spooked him. That was beautiful. My boy had 4 picks. He went nutty. He went nutty. We got 2 weeks left. We got senior night next week. Play Michigan. Then we got the season finale on the road at Wisconsin. It's like we're a lot for the goddamn Big Ten championship, regardless of anything we do the next 2 weeks. Bruh, I was saying his pro potential is a deal breaker now. Like, how that grade just dropped during the season? It's kind of crazy.